inflation, as people say, is the most brutal taxation alive right now.
True.
Yeah, because it eats away your wealth without you even knowing about it. Yeah, it's a silent wealth killer. So, what strategies should investors employ to beat inflation?
So first of all, any returns that you get below inflation, then it's a bad investment. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
So that's the first thing that you do. When you want to invest, the first thing that you need to return on your money is inflation.
Okay.
That's what we call inflation adjusted return. So that's the first thing that you need to do.
Yeah.
And then secondly, is the what we call a premium.
Yeah.
So for me, if I were to invest my money, I look at two things. Number one, the returns which I'm getting from these investments are higher than the returns I would have generated if I were to invest my money in low risk investments such as bonds. That's the first thing that I look at. Okay. And then the secondly is that return plus inflation as my premium, and that's the minimum return that I need from any investment. So as an investor, if someone wants to invest your money, if you want to invest in anything that you see out there, the first thing that you need to make sure that the returns must be higher than inflation. Then that's when the conversations begin. Below that, no conversation.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can do that. The best way to mitigate that risk is to diversify your portfolio. Because if you only invest in one thing, the entire portfolio, and then inflation hits, because when you're starting out, probably the returns which you are forecasting are higher than the current inflation. But things can go south, as what happened with the Russia-Ukraine war. Nobody projected the war, and then it hit bad the agricultural industry, especially around wheat and then fertilizer, and then the prices spiked. And then if you only invested in one thing, and then you're exposed now, most likely inflation will eat you for lunch. But if you diversified your portfolio and you didn't only invest in one thing, so whatever that is hit by inflation, and then probably inflation won't eat the same with other types of investment you have in a portfolio, then they can diversify your return, and then of course they can reduce your risk exposure of your total return as a portfolio.